Okay, so we're at the third area now, which the first fight is a spirit boss that's weak to fire, holy, and physical. So I have Warhol Regan here for this imbue and imperil, geared with a lot of spirit killer. Carton is going to be chaining his AR frames and also going to be buffing everyone's dark resist by 100%. So everyone has at least 45% dark resist. Cloud is going to be finishing using his LB, also with Dark Resist. Mastermind Zon is going to be mirroring the buffs and also provoking. Regina is going to be um, giving everyone the Spirit Killer buff, so she's not really going to be dealing much damage. And Kadaj is just going to be chaining 80 frames with Odin Regan, also with the Dark Resist. He's pretty much ungeared, but I think I'm confident enough to deal the max damage using Regan, Carton, and Cloud. So on the first turn, Regan is going to triple cast his Flaming Edge, Blades of Zero Crimson, and then complete Awakening. Carton is going to use Dual Claws, Savage Awakening, and then let's see. Savage Awakening, and which one is his Dark Resistance? Shadow Fire. So now everyone has over 100% Dark Resist. Mastermind Zon is just going to defend. Regina is going to use Anti-Fairy Module. Kadaj is going to use his cooldown, Reunion, and Genova Link. Cloud will use his cooldown. So now Carton is going to use his... He's just going to defend. Regan will also defend. Regina is going to use Power Generator. Mastermind Zon is going to reflect back. Elemental Mirror on Warhol Regan for the imbued. Critical Mirror on Regina for the Spirit Killer buff and project it to everyone. Kadaj is going to triple limit using Enveloping Darkness, Spinning Blade, and Gaia Quake. Cloud will defend again. So now Carton will use his AR frames, chaining with Mastermind Zon. Cloud will use his LB, Kadaj will triple limit his Thunderous Crash, and Warhol Regan is going to triple blade his Octo Strike Blade. Let me see if I'm single wielding again. Yes, I am. So I'm gonna tap Cloud first, and then these two, and then these two. So this should be in an easy damage cap. There we go. So far, this Dark Vision has been very manageable for me. I've got full points on all the stages for now. Okay, so now we have to fight Dark Enema. Okay, I had to rearrange my team a little bit. For this Dark Enema, it's a undead boss that is weak to fire, holy, and physical. So I have Warhol Regan, who's going to be using his Fire, Imperil, and Imbue, and also his Undead Killer buff, which is going to get mirrored by Zon. Carton is going to be chaining AR frames and also going to be giving everyone Dark Resist, and he's equipped with Carbuncle to give Ice Resist on turn 2. Cid is going to be using his AoE Mirage on turn 1 and finish on turn 3 using his jump. Kadash is going to be chaining 80 frames with Regan and also giving his breaks. Mastermind Zone is going to be my provoker and mirroring the buffs. He has a lot more ice resist than everyone else because he's provoking. And here's my graceful champion Fang, who's going to be finishing on turn 3. So the boss does either focus on ice or dark on turn 2. So I want it to focus more on dark. So if it focus on ice, I have to quit and return back up again. I will probably be able to like edit it out. So Warhol Regan is going to be using his triple blade, flaming edge, blade of Reserve Crimson, and then complete awakening, which is going to dispel this stat buffs from Enema. Carton is going to use dual claws for Savage Awakening, and Shadowfire for the Dark Resist. Shadowfire, yeah, this one. Cid will use his cooldown. Fang will use her cooldown. Mastermind Zon is going to be using stop resist. I forgot to mention I gave him Lakshmi for the stop resist. And Kadach will use his cooldown, reunion, and Genova Link. So in use ice, so I have to reset it again. Okay, I only had to reset once. It finally uses its dark move. So now Regan is going to defend. I don't think anyone is blind right now. Cid will prepare to use his True Spine Shadow Dive. Fang will prepare to use her High Wind Plus. Carton is going to give Ice Resist using Barb Lizaga to everyone. Kadash is going to triple limit, Enveloping Darkness, Spinning Blade, and Gaia Quake. Mastermind Zone is now going to reflect all the buffs, so Elemental Mirror on Regan, Critical Mirror on Regan, and then Projected Mirror to everyone. So Regan's going to defend, and these two will jump. And now I'm going to start chaining. Carton and Zon will chain their AR frames. Regan and Kadach will chain their AT frames. Then I'm gonna finish them off using Cid and Fang. So chain these two first and then these two. And then drop with Fang and Cid. And max damage, just like that. So that's area 3. For me, I got full points for all 3 days now. So I should be ranked number 1 with everyone else. So I'm actually recording this quite I want to say early, but I'm actually recording this on the day of day 3 release. So now we're gonna have to wait for tomorrow for day 4.